What up, Dokkaners? Welcome back to Tsunami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Let's be fast and direct, alright? Should you summon for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? The answer for most of you is no. But I'm going to do it, and I'm going to give you a reason for both, okay? So let's start with the no. Why am I saying no? Well, the main reason why I and a lot of people are saying no is because this guy is a clone of Jiren to an extent, right? So I just discovered this as I was reading it, which is actually hilarious. So let me read this out to you, okay? Number one thing, the glaring obvious similarity is the attack and defense plus 200%, right? Attack and defense plus 200%. Both have the propensity to do a lot of damage with the critical hit factor here for being stunned. Gogeta's attacks are effective against all types, okay? So they have the potential to do a lot of damage. But the main thing that I just discovered, look at their active skill. Attack and defense plus 30%. All enemies attack and defense minus 30%. Look at Gogeta. Attack and defense plus 40%. All enemies attack and defense minus 40% for one turn. Can be activated after character receives 4 attacks in a battle. Can be activated when a character receives 5 attacks in a battle. Are these guys related somehow? The only difference here is that Jiren stuns. So if anything, the edge goes to Jiren. That's the reason why people are saying don't summon. Also, the other reason why, I'll go ahead and say it, is Chain Battle. Chain Battle's coming up. Shadow Dragon Saga Giant A Power is the category needed. Let's be selfish for a moment. If you don't summon, you don't suffer when it comes to this as far as contributions, right? Because the point is for you to score well. For you to score well, your friends have to have the unit, not you, right? So you don't need to have the unit in order to contribute. You don't need the unit in order to participate in the Chain Battle, which we all know is the greatest event ever invented. So now that is, I mean, that's kind of a pretty compelling reason. Now another thing, this one is actually a good reason, right? This is a good reason why you shouldn't summon. There's plenty of other units to gain. There's plenty of other stuff to do during this event. Let me show you why. You've got a story event, all right? You've got skill orbs. You've got a bunch of free story events with free-to-play currency that will help you farm out Kais and dupes and whatnot. You've got some easy A's coming back. You've got a new stage for Infinite Dragon Ball History. We've got a new Dokkan Clash. And then we've got an easy A for Mass Saiyan. And then we've got the return of some old classics that you may not even know about. I didn't know about until JP had this announced and I saw it. So this is the Super Saiyan 4, or not Super Saiyan 4, but the Vegeta Blitzwave story event, right? So you can farm this guy out. He will become a decent, serviceable free-to-play unit. Not amazing, not broken, but he's pretty good, right? Another Giant A Power unit. So this will help fill the roster spots with the units that you could throw in instead of the ones that you have to summon for it, right? If you don't have the Dragon Ball Heroes units from the crossover campaign that we had with JP a while ago, you don't have much to gain from this, honestly. Because, okay, let me first explain this guy. So he's basically... He's a muscle machine, right? He's got 160% attack and defense. That's it. Then he transforms at 50% or less after 4 turns. All right? That's that. Then he raises attack for 1 turn. So he's just going to do damage. He's a damage monster. When he transforms, there's nothing really inspiring about him. But he's a serviceable unit. If you look at the Giant Power category, Giant A Power category, it's all the Super Saiyan 4 Heroes units. Like, if you don't have these guys, you don't have those nice support setups. You don't have the nice links. And it's not as exciting a category. So if you didn't summon on that banner, which is fine, well, you're kind of missing out on a pretty significant chunk of this, because the rest of them, you got the Bardock team, you got some evil Saiyans from the Saiyan Saga, you got Broly, obviously you've got the LR Super Saiyan 4s, but not enough to really warrant a nice, crisp team, right? So if you did not summon on the Heroes banner, this is probably not going to be for you. So, and then of course, like I mentioned, the skill orbs, there's going to be a skill orb event that you can farm out every single day to get skill orbs for Shadow Dragon Saga. If you don't know why I'm laughing at this, don't look at my Twitter. And Dragon Ball History, Shadow Dragons are going to be the ones that are showing up. And the Easy A. So this is probably the biggest reason why you shouldn't summon, because for the ECA, Mass Saiyan is getting a significant boost, and when he does, he becomes very, very good. Let me pull that up. What's going on here? Mass Saiyan with his Easy A. All types lead. Raises attack and defense. Lowers attack and defense. He's built for Super Battle Road. So he's great. And then the Time Traveler category banner. Now, normally people say don't summon. I think you should summon. Because you have 3 units here. Well, not 3. 2 units here to pick up that you may not have ever even seen before. I haven't. I know a lot of you guys are newer players. you probably haven't seen these two units. Why would we want to summon to pick them up? They're actually pretty good. Let's also look at Demigra. So let's look at Toa. She's not freaky, but she good to go. She showed up in 2016, so this is an old unit, a throwback. With her TUR, she becomes pretty decent. She's also a nuking lead. Attack and defense plus 15% per key sphere obtained, plus 1,000 HP per key sphere of character's type gained, so same type bonus. Okay, so it's funny because you could have used her on the combat simulator. Cause supreme damage, greatly lowers defense, seals attack. All types, or all allies, key plus 3, plus an additional attack and defense plus 5% for all allies per extreme class ally on the team. Attack and defense plus 100% when there are only extreme class allies attacking in the same turn. So when you're running a full team of extreme class allies, that's 7 units. That's attack and defense plus 35%, along with key plus 3. Toas are always good support units. Always good, but they can also hold their own. So she's very nice with that TUR, and she is in the crossover Time Travelers meta, right? So if you guys never summoned on the Dragon Ball Heroes units, you did miss out on a pretty awesome banner, because not only did you gain a bunch of Super Saiyan 4s, which are good guys, but you gained a bunch of extreme class units that work really, really well together. This team, you can pick out these units and put a team together. They're very, very good. And also the Masked Saiyan fits in pretty well with them. So yeah, I guess if anything, this is more of a you should have summoned on the Heroes thing and not missed out kind of video. Now let's look at Mira. So Mira is the other guy. The reason why I'm so excited for him, first of all, I know nothing about these guys. I never played Xenoverse, so I don't know anything about Toa or Mira. I mean, I know some stuff now because I played Kakaroto, and I know about Dragon Ball Heroes, but when this guy TURs, don't even mind his SSR form. He becomes a stacker. He raises attack and defense. Attack and defense 100% when performing super attack, plus an additional attack plus 30 when there are only extreme class allies. Basically, his skill set is built around having an evil team. He gains some ki as well, and then he transforms at 60% HP or less after 4 turns with Toki Toki's eggs. Not eggs, egg. And I know who that is now because of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, so thank you. When he transforms, he goes Super Saiyan 4. This is why I want him. This is literally why I want him. He looks really cool. He's like a fusion of Gohan Blanco and Super Saiyan 4, which equals Super Saiyan 5, right? He raises attack infinitely. He gets even stronger. He has more to gain when having only evil allies on the team. So he's fun. He's a fun unit, right? So I am going to be summoning on this category banner, and this will probably be the only one that I ever summon on, which is funny. Usually we all tell you not to summon, and it's normally correct, but this time you do have something to gain. And we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the Demigra's TUR. When he was a normal guy, he did, contribute a little bit. He did stun with a high chance. He also had a rare chance to stun on his super attack. So he was okay. If you really had to use him, you could on an Int Realm of Gods team. That was the main thing. He is Realm of Gods, and now that he's an Int TUR Realm of Gods, he can contribute a little bit more without, you being ridiculed off the building. Attack and defense plus 120, plus an additional attack and defense plus 60 when there's only extreme class allies on the team. High chance of stunning the attacked enemy, and then his super attack also does a medium chance. So he's probably going to stun. And then if you're almost dead, well, you can transform at 60% or less. Is there a turn restriction? There is not. So yeah, he's more serviceable now, which is good. Like I always say, I like having units become relevant again. It makes the game more fun because now you have more options to choose from. So these are all in service of the argument that you do not need to summon. Now, why should you summon? The reason why you should summon is because, yeah, let's go back to the argument of Jiren versus Gogeta. Let's face it, they are built kind of similar. But at the same time, how many of you pulled this guy? How many of you actually pulled Jiren? Not too many. This banner was garbage. It was really, really rough on a lot of people. And, as much as they are similar, if you don't have the guy, what's the point, right? This unit is more accessible. Global is getting tickets. And the main thing is if you don't pull this guy, you still have a plethora of units to choose from on the same category. Whereas here, you didn't. And you can say that for both sides of the argument. If you pulled the guy, you still had to have had the other units on Universe 11, right? If you pulled him, you didn't pull the Int guy, you didn't have Dispo, but you maybe farmed out Casserole, you don't even have a full team. So you had to have had the other units, and this is a very small category, right? Very small category. I'm talking about Universe 11. Obviously, you could just straight up run them on Universe Survival Saga, and that ends the argument. But I'm trying to talk about their new categories. So let's look at this guy, Giant A Power. If you don't have him, well, if you don't have this guy, you could still run Broly. Broly leads your Giant A Power. If you don't have him, you could run a Super Saiyan, like a GT style team with all the Super Saiyan 4s. You've got the, well, actually, that's not true. You could run a couple of them. You could run a couple of them. With the Super Saiyan 4 Goku's family, you could run With GT, you could run the... Actually, wait, there aren't too many GT Gokus. That wasn't the point. The point is, there are still other teams that can be built from Giant A Power. That was the point. I'm still waking up, guys. I was up really late last night watching Truth trying to pull his last 2 Gohans, and it completely threw off my sleep schedule. So if you don't have him, well, the great news is that you can run this guy. He's one of my favorite units in the game, actually, because he always comes through with the additionals, and he always counters so well. So it is a shame that I can't run this guy with the int version. So if I don't have him, I get to run him instead. Whereas with Judet, if you don't have this guy, or even if you do, you can still run the FCR version. You can run them both at the same time. So there's still plenty of other teams. You can run Team Bardock. You could run a full power team. You could run a Vegeta's family, Goku's family. You could run all types with the Gohan. Boom. Look at that. Remove him. Throw SBR Gohan in there. He's an easy, with his easy A, he's a 120% lead, which is almost the same thing, right? So there's still, there's more versatility here. There's more versatility here. So that was the point. I might have actually just proved the other thing. But anyway, I'm still sleepy. So that's going to be it for the video, all right? I'm going to summon. I'll see you guys tonight because I'm going to be doing a live stream. On the live stream, I will probably be farming out the medals for these guys. I already have the medals for him, for his TUR. But I'm probably going to be farming out the medals for Toa, Mira, and Demigra because they're going to be showing up as well. And those medals that are required, I believe, are the Bardock, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, and the Time Breaker story event. So yeah, this is the Mass Saiyan one. And then I believe Demigra requires the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock story event, or Dokkan event. Yeah, so I'll probably be doing this on stream, and then I'll probably throw in a couple summons. So if you guys don't want to summon, at least watch me summon and live vicariously through my endeavors and possible failures. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, are you excited for Gogeta? Do you care? Are you not going to summon? Are you going to summon on the category banner for not Freaky Toa? Every time I think of Toa, I just think of Freaky. That's a whole different story. Are you going to be summoning on the category banner to get Toa, Mira, and Demigra? Or do you not care about that either? So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also be sure to subscribe for more Joe content in the future. And click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned. I'll see you tonight. Always remember to Dokkan responsibly. Woo!